Chapter 15. The Mystery Schools Knew About Rabbi Jesus. Sir Francis Bacon and the Mystery Schools knew the full story of Rabbi Jesus's royal family adventures some 400 years ago. Not only was the knowledge that Rabbi Jesus was initiated in Egypt and later stoned in Lud also known amongst the gatherings of the secret societies of the Middle Ages, it was secretly coded into the Shakespearean plays. Throughout the Shakespearean folios and quartos are scores of hidden acrostic signatures, some of which are ingenious in their design. The simplest form was called the capital initial code, whereby a name, in this instance Francis Bacon's, was concealed in the first few letters of consecutive lines. In The Tempest appeared a striking example of Bacon's acrostic code. Begun to tell me what I am, but stopped, and left me to a bootless inquisition. Concluding stay, not yet. Here the initial letters of the first and second lines together with the first three letters of the third line formed the word bacon. It was not so much the word bacon that was of concern here. The shape in which those letters were formed was the important issue. When drawing a line around the design of Bacon's name, the letter L, like this, was revealed. This letter connected with other letters following on in the writings until 33 consecutive letters are combined. Those letters then created full words that spelled out particular statements. For the purpose of this exercise, this 33-letter acrostic is simply called Bacon's Code. It appeared in both the Shakespearean plays and the Bible, and an example of its application is now given. What was Sir Francis Bacon trying to say in using the cipher number 33 in the Bible? In the preface to a book he wrote called Advancement of Learning, 1640, Sir Francis gave a clue when he wrote that the glory of God is to be concealed a thing, and the glory of the kings is to find it out. This leads to the Old Testament book of Kings, where further ciphers using the number 33 are found, and here an explanation of what he wanted known could be established. The first Temple of Solomon stood, in the biblical timetable, for 33 years in its pristine splendor, an allegory if there ever was one. King David was made to rule for 33 years in Jerusalem, just as Jesus Christ was made to be crucified in the 33rd year of his life. Yet the Gospels and the early church movement recorded that Rabbi Jesus was much older than 33 years, John 8:57. If church records revealed that Rabbi Jesus lived to an advanced age, why was the mysterious number 33 arbitrarily chosen to symbolize the duration of his life? That question is easy to answer. In the mystery schools, 33 mystical years are required to obtain masteryship. The passing of 7 major initiations, the last being life-threatening, requires 33 actual degrees or transformations of consciousness. Sir Francis Bacon was recording the fact that he, the Knights Templar, in the secret societies of his time, knew Rabbi Jesus was a 33rd degree initiate into the sacred mysteries. It should not come as any surprise to learn that the spear shaker also received a mention in Sir Francis Bacon's editing of the New Testament. In the final chapters of the Gospel of John, Sir Francis had the suffering Jesus Christ prodded in his left side by a spear shaker. This verse is not recorded in the oldest versions of the first gospel written. It is difficult to approach any phase of the life of Sir Francis Bacon without being confronted with what appears to be evidence of careful preparation to reveal, yet conceal, secret information. This observation does not result from imagination or prejudice. Much of his coding was centered directly on the Masonic number 33. An example was found in the Shakespeare folio of 1623-33. That was, strangely enough, dedicated to the pair of brethren, Miriam Harold's twins. The vital clue here is the 33 letters making up the sequential coded statement, and that points to the Inquirer directly to page 33. When unraveling Bacon's code in the 1623 folio, it is almost impossible to comprehend what can be found, but it is there for the whole world to see. Hidden in Bacon's favorite cipher, we can find 33 consecutive letters on page 33, which spell out the words Jesus Christ Initiation Great Pyramid. The existence of this cipher in the Shakespeare folio of 1623 is sufficient indication to prove Sir Francis Bacon's editorial connection with both the King James Bible and the Shakespeare plays. The fact that the name Jesus Christ was found secreted in the Shakespearean writings was not the only amazing thing about the coding of Sir Francis Bacon. Other examples are found in the Old Testament that he began editing upon his appointment as a Solicitor General in 1607. An example can be found by turning to Psalm 46 and then counting 46 words from the beginning until arriving at the word shake. Count then 46 words from the end, and the word there is spear. There are 111 words between shake and spear, which was the numerical signature of Bacon by the method numerologists call the K count. Shakespeare Bacon was 46 years of age when he structured in this cipher, and the year was 1607. The hidden clues continue. In Hamlet, for example, the page number 100 has been omitted. 257 follows 156, and other errors are clear, obviously made in order to deliberately obtain a particular result on the last page. One could go on, but the most startling example of Bacon's code affecting the current work was found on page 3 of the Shakespeare folio of 1623. T. Tennyson, author of Baconiana, recorded the following clue in 1679. And whosoever would understand the Lord Bacon's cipher, let him consult that accurate edition in Latin in folio anno 1623 for the form of the letters of the alphabet, in which much of the mystery consists. The ingenuity displayed in the manipulation of words and numbers to create this cipher is almost beyond the comprehension of the human mind. The 33-letter coded message was intentional, having a cryptic meaning that concealed specific information that Sir Francis Bacon wanted discovered at a later time. It said, Jesus Christ, stoned, death, Londonberg. It is deeply significant that the original edited manuscripts of the King James Bible are, like the Shakespearean plays, lost. Sir Francis Bacon encoded this information in capital letters into both the Bible and Shakespearean plays. Whoever unravels the Shakespeare Folio 623 may well make the greatest literary discovery of all time. The wonder is how it will be possible for anyone to pierce the veil and reveal the secrets of this volume. One thing is for sure, when the codes in this document are deciphered, the value of the Shakespeare Folio 1623 will certainly be enhanced, and it will stand alone as the greatest monument of achievements of the human intellect.